Hi everybody, it's Marcy, and I want to real quick finish up my little ephemera stuffed Christmas card. And I've pre-prepped a lot of stuff. Well, not a lot of stuff, but a few things. So here I've got this journaling card, and I know y'all are going to be shocked because normally I would sew around these. But again, because I'm trying to keep things as flat as possible, I'm not sewing around it. But I thought that one went well there because Santa is not blocked by the top tuck. So I've got that to go there. Here I've got this little journaling card. And here I've got this little angel tag. And actually, let me move around and do some other stuff first. I thought I would take this little girl and glue her down here as a tuck. So I'm just going to go along the bottom and up this side. Okay, and here on this pocket, I thought just for a little texture, I could use a little bit of this lace, and this is a very thin flat lace, so it won't add much bulk. Boy, I did not cut that anywhere near straight. So I'm just going to use some of my art glitter glue. Feels like it's about time to refill it. I'll glue that down again just to give it a little bit of texture. And I'm going to use a different lace, but I want to put some down this edge. And I'm using my art glitter glue here instead of the Fabri-Tac because this is such a thin, fine lace that the art glitter glue will hold it fine and it will not dry shiny the way the Fabri-Tac will. And there's no way to put it on there without seeing through it. Okay, so I've got my little girl there, and I thought for her I would just put in a couple of little tickets. Just little pieces of ephemera. in that little tuck spot. And over here, I want to put this bird thought about using a little bit of this. It's just going to have to kind of peek out of one side. There and right there. Okay. All right. Again, just to have a little added texture without adding a bunch of bulk. And I'll go ahead and glue this down. So I hope everybody's doing well today. Okay, so I like that. Now, let's come back over here. Got this little bell, and all of this ephemera are all pieces from the Artie Mays kit. Originally, I had talked about the Cara Brandon vocabulary cards and Mrs. Cogg's Christmas phrases and words, but I don't think on this one I'm not going to be using, well, no, in fact, I'm sure on this one I'm not going to be using those at all. So, okay, so got that, and here I thought, and again, I'm just trying to add little bits of texture, little bits of interest. Better be careful because I don't want to get too carried away with my glue and end up gluing my card. Actually going to pull that out just for safety purposes. Give that a minute to dry. Got that. Okay, here I made a little tag with a pocket and then just put another little tag in it. So we'll put that in there. And I've got some little cards like telegram, a Merry Christmas. This is a little business card, National Outdoor Advertising Bureau, and Waite Brothers Jewelers, Merry Christmas. So those can just be kind of tucked in as extra little don't really know that I want any more there. Hang on to those for a minute. Okay, here I printed some of the Artie Mae's stuff at how did I do it? I think I did them at 5x7, where I got 2 sheets to 1. Anyway, so these little journaling cards were this size, so I just took the 2 of them and folded them in half, and then I've got some of the journaling paper that was in there, and I shrunk it way down. I don't think I want 4 sheets. And I've cut it, and I thought I'd just make a teeny tiny little notebook to go in here. Use my tiny attacher. This is going to be kind of funny because I'm going to try to put 2 staples, but that's going to take up pretty well the whole spine. Oh, not so much with the tiny attacher. Okay. So there we just have a little booklet, and let me grab my corner round. Might be too thick. Just go this way. I'm just using the smallest one and ever so slightly rounding those corners. Okay. So there we go. Now we've got a teeny tiny little notebook in there, which I think is kind of cute. So I think we'll put that in that tuck spot. Along with one of these little cards. And I've got my tickets there. Journaling card there, and I can Just put that in like that. Like I said, I'm leaving this side blank for now. So I want to come over here, and I've got this to put on the very front of my card. And let's see. What I might want behind it. Don't know that I have enough of that left. This is a little thicker, but I don't mind as much because it's on the front. Don't really want white. I have some more of that. That's what I'll use. Have some consistency. Sorry, I know I'm not being very chatty. I really am. It's hard for me to chat and think at the same time. Cut that down a little bit. I want to take one more. I'll take 2 more rows off of it. Just there we go. That's a perfect fit. Okay. And again, just adds a little bit of texture. Which I like because I didn't want to add a lot of texture to my, well, or any texture to my ephemera. If I were to do it again, I might add a little bit of texture to the ephemera. But like I said, if I were doing this for a journal or something, it wouldn't bother me nearly as much. But I wanted to see what I could get done and keep it as flat as possible. Okay. So that's it. Now, I would want to probably tie a little string around it or something. But again, that's going to add some bulk. But I think this would be okay in the mail. It would go probably as a large flat because of the thickness. But it would not have to go as a parcel. And the other thing I like about this is if I take everything out of it, because I kept everything pretty flat, let's say whoever received it didn't really care about the ephemera, you could easily keep Christmas photos there. Just because there is a pocket there doesn't mean it has to be used that way. You could put a picture right across there and picture there. I mean, so I'm really pretty pleased with this. And at some point I'd like to try a similar thing, maybe actually making it intended to hold pictures. But as I was working on it, I thought about that, you know, just because, or maybe somebody does like the ephemera, but wants to use it for something else, or maybe wants to use the tags to attach to Christmas gifts, or, you know, something along those lines. Great. So pull everything out, do whatever you want with it, and, oh, that's right. You can still use the rest of it as like photo mats if you wanted to. Anyway, so that's my contribution to Christmas in July. In my next video, real quick, I want to show you, I don't know about you, but I've got the Hewlett-Packard Instant Ink, and I've got about, okay, I'm exaggerating, but about 12,000 of these boxes. And so for the next couple of days, I'm going to just play with kind of decorating the boxes up so that I can use them for ephemera. I think they'd be, well, I already kind of use some of them for ephemera anyway, but it'd be kind of fun to decorate them and kind of relaxing. And then I could just, my thought is, they'd stand up on a bookshelf really well, and I could just put on the spine what's in it, and then I could see everything. So anyway, so I'll be starting that in my next video, so I hope to see you there. In the meantime, please be safe, stay healthy, happy crafting, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.